All right, quick note about real life college football before we get started. Penn State, what are you doing, man? I mean, all this money they throw into their team, all this pomp and circumstance, and yet they cannot win a single big game to save their life. They ran 3 plays of the exact same nature against Ohio State, and it failed every single time. I don't understand why they kept trying it when they knew they were outmatched on the O-line. Like, it was baffling, and I don't understand it. So, I've made all this, fuss about the fact that Oregon and Penn State haven't played yet. Penn State is not winning this tournament. Straight up, they're not winning this Imperialism thing. I don't care how good they are. I don't care how good they look eventually when they play. They're not going to win. So on that note, let's get going. Last night, we did a doubleheader and lost 2 of the more influential teams in this tournament. UTEP, who took down Texas Tech earlier, got beaten by Oklahoma State. And Colorado finally bit the dust. They lost to Missouri. They were 1 win away from getting an extra life, and they could not pull it off. So now, 72 teams remain, and we're going to get down to 69 today. I'm going to do a triple header and then a double header tomorrow so that I can take 3 days off for the election and take care of some other stuff. And that's what we're going to do. So, let's shuffle this wheel and get going. On episode 63 of College Football 25 Season-Long Imperialism, the next team is... It's BYU. Returning to the fray, we go back to the Rocky Mountain 6 for a second straight game. And let's take a look and see who BYU is bordering. You've got Utah State directly north. Missouri to the northwest all the way down to the northeast all the way down to the southeast. Hawaii down here. San Diego State, tiny little bit to the southwest. And then San Jose State all the way to the west. So let's spin this arrow and see who BYU will play. That's going to be almost directly to the north, and that will be Utah State. The final battle in the state of Utah. Only 1 team from that state will remain once this game is over. Let's see if BYU can survive. There they are, an 85 overall, number 13 in the country. They're taking on Utah State, who's playing their 3rd game of Imperialism. They've already won 2 other games against Wyoming and their big brother Utah. And this is the battle for the old wagon. They're a 77 overall, but they should not be discounted for any reason. They're going to go all Navy for Utah State. And BYU, they'll go with that look. It's going to be blue versus blue in this one. And let's get it going. This is going to be, I think we'll go 3:30, then golden hour, then night for this. So we're going to keep it at 3:30. And let's get this going. Let's pull these rosters up and launch into episode 63. Take a second to set this up. It's another game out west as we continue to take away teams on that side of the coast, or that side of the country. BYU is going to play this game in Utah State, so Utah State will be the home team, Maverick Stadium. Okay, we're going to pull this up. We got a little bit of copyrighted music. They're probably going to strike that one since I wasn't talking during it. That's unfortunate. There goes the kick. Utah State sends it off to BYU. And I've got the wrong roster up here. We're going to take this kick out to the 15. And the blocking was nowhere as good as Missouri had it in their game against Colorado, which, knocked him out, had a return touchdown. Crazy impressive. So BYU gets started here. It's number 12 at quarterback. He's not on their roster. He's going to fake the handoff. Wants to look deep. He does throw deep, and that's going to be caught wide open on the first play to the 45. And number 2 makes that catch all the way down. It's Chase Roberts with the catch and Jake Retzlaff with the throw. I had that wrong roster loaded the entire time during that play. Now we're ready to go. Utah State going to hope to survive and thrive in this matchup, but BYU might be able to outclass them in terms of talent. Retzlaff gets back into the line, sends everybody in motion. They've got a wide open slot receiver. Nobody's covering him. Retzlaff hands it off instead, and it's going to be a huge run to number 27, LJ Martin, picking up 7 yards, but he had a slot receiver wide open on that play and did not take the option. So we 2nd and 3 here. Big missed opportunity for BYU, but they are moving the ball. They're already in Utah State territory, so they're technically in business. Here's Retzlaff in the shotgun. It's another handoff to Martin. Martin cuts outside, and he will, shunt past somebody to get the first down at the 40-yard line for the BYU Cougars. There's their mascot. This very pretty and understated Utah State Stadium. The glare of the sun is kind of stopping us from getting... The full mountain views that we probably have in the stadium. I don't know what just happened with Siri, but I was going to keep going, no, stop, please, don't say that. You've got my phone. 5:18 to go here. It's going to be 2nd and 3 after another easy screen pass. That was number 11 making that catch. That's Parker Kingston. To bring up 2nd and 3 for BYU. Retzlaff throws to the right. That's going to be caught on the sideline. Chase Roberts again. Another first down up to the 25. BYU easily into field goal range, and Utah State has to be worried because they cannot stop anything right now. They can't get any pressure on Jake Retzlaff. They can't defend the receivers to get pass breakups. They're just kind of sitting in the way and letting BYU walk right down the field. Retzlaff throws short again. I mean, they're just finding openings. They're not giving Retzlaff any high-risk throws because they're able to get this little risk. Good. Here we go. 2nd and 6 for BYU. Another run to LJ Martin. He has a huge hole. That's a good tackle by number 42 for Utah State. That's Clyde Washington, the graduate transfer middle linebacker. A whole lot of graduate transfers in this team. Got in the way there. Came over from Purdue University. And now it's 3rd and 3. Their first 3rd down of the game. It's a run to Martin, and he is stuffed in the backfield. Clyde Washington again making the stop, and they will force a field goal in the opening drive of about 37 yards. So that's going to be Will Farron coming back up to try and make this kick for the Cougars to give them a 3-0 lead. Snap, hold, kick is no good. He missed it. That really looked like it went in, but I guess let's take a look at here at the this play. Let's take a look at where the ball goes. Oh, got it. Glitched. Yeah, doinked. Off the right crossbar. Upright, not crossbar. Sorry. This is the same stadium where Utah State was able to take down Utah. It's another Big 12 Mountain West battle. And here is their quarterback, Spencer Petras. Takes the handoff and runs it himself. He's so slow. He's so, glacially slow. And now he's glitching out a little bit as he tries to get back up. It'll be 2nd and 8. And that read option is just not very effective if your quarterback is essentially walking when he has the ball. Spencer Petras comes back up, gets everybody in motion in the pseudo no huddle. And now they're going to call an audible. Tight end comes in as a wingback. They'll run in that direction. Number 3 with a big-time run, gaining 6 yards. That's Rasul Faison. As I said before, this is Utah State's 3rd game of Imperialism and 2nd Power 4 opponent. They're going to see if they can stay alive and gain some territory all the way down to the southern border, or if BYU will just finish them off. 3rd and 2. Another big-time audible. They're going to try and get somebody open on the left side of the field, but BYU's there to cover it. Petrus hands off to Faison, and Faison will get the first down and a whole lot more to the 40. Spins off of one tackle and is taken down by number 17. That's Jack Kelly, the Rover linebacker, and famous Newsy from 1899. And these replays are really, really glitching out. That's not a pretty sight. Apologize for that. But it's first down. Petrus sends everybody in motion again. It's probably going to be another run to Faison. That's been working pretty well today. Yes, it is. No, it's a play fake. Petrus throws deep. He's got a man. And that's an incredible catch by number 1 on the play. Jalen Royals with the catch. He had 2 deep ball touchdowns in their first game against Wyoming. And he gets another deep ball catch there. And yeah, these replays are just horrid. I might have to restart the game after this one's over. Petrus looks to the sideline. They will not change the formation this time. It's a run to Faison. Faison tries to push it back outside, but he's taken down by number 92. That's Tyler Batty with the tackle, bringing up 2nd and 7. This is the university that gave us Jordan Love and not much else. Here's Spencer Petrus, clearly not the same quarterback that Jordan Love is. He looks to the sideline, waits, and takes the snap. RPO to the outside. That was almost picked off. Number 8 careened in there to try and make the tackle. Running number 4, a little bit on Maury Bamba flying in there. So it'll be 3rd and 1. Huge opportunity for the BYU defense to force a dangerous short field goal. Petrus gets everyone set up. They have 6 defenders in the box. 23 goes in motion. They push past 23. He has a blocker and has the first down. 10. Jukes outside and steps out of bounds at the 7-yard line. If he had been a little more careful, he might have been able to stretch past and jump over some defenders to get the touchdown, but he seems to be content with a first down and goal from the 7. An early chance for Utah State to take the lead, but they will take that play in the 2nd quarter as we switch sides and get started right away. 1st and goal for the Aggies. Petrus under pressure, drops back, fires, and just throws it over the top of everybody. Incomplete, it'll set up 2nd and goal. And if you're going to run at any point in time, this is the time to do it. See if you can get within the 2 or 3 yard line and really open up the playbook a bit more, because the 7 is a tough place to be. They'll go empty set, and I sincerely doubt they're going quarterback draw considering how slow Petrus is. And that's exactly what they do. And Petrus gets all the way down to the 1. Credit to him. He knows how to just barrel forward. And he may not be the fastest quarterback or have any speed whatsoever, but he's 6'5", 230 pounds. When he starts rolling, he's tough to stop. Came over fittingly from Iowa. Now he's here at Utah State. 3rd and goal from the 1. Faison in the backfield with a tight end to block for him. They hand it off to Faison. He bounces outside and cannot get to the end zone. It's a big-time tackle by BYU to shut it down, and it'll be 4th and goal from the 1. What do they decide to do here? Let's take a look at these kicker stats. I think I have them pulled up right here. They will go for it on 4th and 1. Petrus with Faison next to him in the shotgun. He hands it out to Faison, and Faison is going to stiff arm a man and get taken down at the 2. Back-to-back drives go up to the goal line for both teams. Neither of them come away with any points. There's the run to LJ Martin. He gets outside, gets a couple of blocks to the 10, and he makes it out to the 15-yard line. BYU escapes being backed up, and this is a defensive battle right now. 2 great red zone stops, 1 literally at the goal line for BYU. And now they will try and go the length of the field and actually score some points in this game. 1st and 10. Retzlaff in the gun. Sends the tight end in motion. And it's another run. No, it's a play fake. Retzlaff waiting, throwing deep. He's got a man. That's a beautiful catch. And a first down all the way to the 44-yard line. That is number 5 making that catch. It's Darius Lassiter with the big play, the mascot, throwing down some breakdance moves. And last, we're able to sprint up to that one. Retzlaff throwing him open there. It's a great throw and a great catch. 1st and 10 now. Retzlaff in the shotgun with LJ Martin next to him. Throws quickly. It's going to be caught on the sideline at number 1. That's Keanu Hill, the backup tight end, making that catch. And getting another first down for the Cougars past the 50-yard line, and they are in business. 4.5 minutes to go in the first half. They missed their chance on the first drive. They will not. They're looking to not screw it up again here. Retzlaff with Martin outside. Goes short. And that is going to be caught for another first down. That's Cody Epps making the catch and getting up to the 30. They're back in field goal range, but that doesn't mean much, considering their kicker has already missed one today. I'm going to try to find their kicker. Will Farron, 3 of 4 on the season. That was his first miss of Imperialism. Retzlaff, an all-out blitz. He throws quickly on the screen to number 2, and Chase Roberts makes the catch and is able to salvage a -3-yard play instead of what could be -6 or -7. 2nd and 13 from the 32. Give me 1 second. There we go. 2nd and 13. Retzlaff has to throw another screen. They have both blockers set up. It's a great play. That'll set up 3rd and much shorter after Darius Lassiter gets his 2nd catch of the drive. 3rd and 4. They would love to pick this up. They need a touchdown. Retzlaff in the gun with LJ Martin next to him. Throws a bullet pass. It's caught by Chase Roberts all the way up to the 4. And they will have 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. Utah State making the stops, and this has been where almost every game has been decided. These goal line situations where the defense can step up, they don't have to cover everything. Speed matters a lot less. It's just about physicality. Martin tries to cut inside, gets past the defender, rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, Brigham Young University. LJ Martin gets into the end zone, and the Cougars have the lead against a team they should be favored to beat. 2:35 to play in the first half. And we'll get the extra point in a second. I'm going to pull this back up as the extra point gets set to go. .44 sends it through the uprights. Kick is good. What's the kicker's name? Will Farron? Yeah, it's Will Farron. And BYU strikes first. Both teams had very successful opening drives, but neither team had any points to show for it. So then BYU took it the length of the field. I think it was a 98-yard drive to score their first touchdown. Utah State is forced to answer. That kick return gets past the 20-yard line. It's a good return. And here comes Spencer Hedges. 1st and 10. Petrus hands it off to Faison. Faison falls forward. A good job. Gaining 5. Petrus waiting now. Hands it off to Faison. Faison is taken down almost immediately. Number 13 for BYU with a strong play on defense. If I can find number 13. There it is. Isaiah Bagna with a fantastic tackle, forcing 3rd and 4 as we hit the 2-minute warning. Drops back. Petrus throws long. It's going to be caught. A contested catch there for Lane. Brock Lane, the starting tight end, making the catch. Number 17 for BYU, Jack Kelly, is able to make the tackle. He got in there Timed it pretty well to try and break up the pass, but he couldn't get like an arm down to try and like get in the way of the ball. He was mainly just, it was a standard tackle, and that's not enough in that situation. Petrus throws quickly. He's got a man tipped away and almost intercepted by Jacob Robinson. Dangerous throw. And BYU is playing aggressively here. They don't just want to sit back and kind of play, what's it called, toreador defense. They want to really push Utah State, force them to play well. Petrus throws long, caught again. That's Otto Tia with the catch. And he gets the first down for the Utah State Aggies up to the 45-yard line. The fans are getting excited. They're not, Utah State is not bowing down. They're not just allowing BYU to win this game. They want this just as much as the Cougars do. Petrus in the empty set. He's going to throw again. They're relying on his arm. Can he deliver? Petrus throws deep, and that is caught by number 14. Up to the 32-yard line. They're back into field goal range. That's Jack Hestera. Hestera? Jack Hestera with the catch. A redshirt junior transfer new to the team this year. Coming over from Charlotte. Initially started at Colorado. He left during the Coach Prime years, and now he's here at Utah State. Petrus again. Throws deep again. And it's almost caught, broken up on the play by Jonathan Cabella, the backup nickelback for BYU. And that'll pull up 2nd and 10 from the 32-yard line. Petrus waits. Throws long, a beautiful throw and catch. Incredible angle by number 8, who sidesteps the man and goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah State. Grant Page, his first catch of the game, goes the distance, and Utah State is an extra point away from tying it. I mean, first of all, it was a really good drag route. Very hard to block those. He makes the catch, but he still has to go through a lot of guys. And channels his inner Travis Hunter to get that sidestep to break the defender's ankles. That was Robinson. Yeah, Jacob Robinson, who he juked past. And with 52 seconds to go, here comes the extra point. Every single kicker has made every single extra point so far in this tournament. There's been 273 so far. There's number 275, and it's good. 8 plays, 78 yards. What a way to respond for Utah State. Five, 10, 15, 20. It's a good return for BYU out to the 24-yard line. And now Jake Retzlaff returns to the field. Make another big play for the Cougars. Retzlaff wants to throw deep. He's under pressure, and he is bowled over and sacked. Number 9 got there first. That was Blaine Spires. And then Kyan Sloan is able to finish that play off. It's 2nd and 22. He was dropping back. He was confident somebody was going to break open if he just kept the play going for longer. But then Utah State finished it off. Massive sack, and now Utah State, they did not call a timeout. They're content to just let this go to halftime. They do get the ball to start the second half. It seems that BYU is okay with that as well. Last play of the first half here. Retzlaff fakes the handoff to Martin. He's sacked again, and it will not be a safety. It's a second sack for Kyan Sloan, and that will end this first half tied at 7. We've got ourselves a tight ball game here. We're going to go right to the third quarter here. 7-7. Offenses have been even. Defenses have been even. Special teams have been even. No idea who's going to win this one. Utah State gets the ball first. They're going to take it out to the 5, the 10, the 15. Not much further. Good tackle from BYU. Isaiah Glasker with the stop. And here comes Utah State. Spencer Petrus sets things up. Hands it off to Faison. Faison tries to get past the first wave. And he picks up 5 on first down. It's a good run for Rasul Faison, setting up 2nd and 5. BYU, relatively new to the Big 12. They're trying to still, you know, prove their worth as a Power 4 team, and they're struggling to do so against Utah State here. Faison powers forward and gets another first down. Utah State. I mean, now that UTEP's gone and Appalachian State is gone, you know, you have to search to find your Cinderella. It is the team that, like, makes maybe the more unheralded upset win, but then starts to pick up some big scalps. And BYU is ranked, they're powerful, and this will be a very impressive win for Utah State. Petrus signaling. And it's another run to Faison. He has a hole, but that's a great job by 93 to sprint into the play and shut it down. That's Blake Mangelson, the defensive tackle. I think it's the first time I've said his name over BYU's 2 games in this series. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 27. We're going to run back to the line. Petrus gets everyone set. Probably going to look to the sideline here, and he does. We're going to stick with the same play. Petrus looks to throw to the left, caught by number 23. It's Kyrese White, the graduate transfer, who makes the catch, but he cannot get the first down. Very good one-on-one open field tackle there for BYU. And it'll bring up 3rd and 3. Petrus runs up in the shotgun. Everybody gets set. They're going to bring the formation a little tighter here. Extra defender for BYU. They hand it off. No, it's a read option. Petrus with a wide open play. He's so slow, but it doesn't matter when nobody reads him. First down, Utah State, Spencer Petrus. They're all trash talking him, and he's like, "You're too slow. That's a first down." Petrus lines everybody else up. He takes the snap, hands off to Faison. Faison tries to get past his blockers, and he can't really do that to get into it. Yeah, it's a risky play. And the first time he tried it, he had a terrible angle, but this time he just sort of like moved forward and got there. Petrus in the shotgun here on 2nd and 8. 4-man rush. He throws it deep. It's going to be it's a short pass, and it will be a first down. That little snippet of the fight song will play once again. They are stacking up the first downs in this game. Jack Hystera with that one. It'll be first down right at midfield for the Utah State Aggies, looking to maintain the Mountain West's reputation in this tournament. Wide receiver gets set, and now they're going to call an audible. Hystera goes in motion. Number 1 gets set as an extra blocker. This could be a run to Faison to the right side. Instead, it's a play fake. Petrus wants the deep ball, tries the deep ball. Does he have somebody down there? He does not. And not the smartest play by Mark Collins there for BYU, because he was alone, had 2 hands on the ball, and did not try and intercept it. He just knocked it down. Went no fly zone. Incomplete. I should have picked that off. That's on me. My bad. 2nd and 10. It's the backup running back in. He only picks up 1 yard there. It's Herschel Turner, true freshman coming into the Utah State program. It'll be 3rd and 9 from the 48. Aggies are still not in field goal range. So the way this play goes determines a lot of this football game going forward. Petrus with a super spread out trips. He's under a lot of pressure, throws the halfback screen to Faison. Faison will not get the first down. He only picks up 6. And it's a team effort from Isaiah Bagna and Mark Collins to make the stop. Bringing up 4th and 3. And they're in no man's land here. A punt could be interesting, but BYU already has a 98-yard touchdown. They will punt it, though. It'll be Stephen Kotzenle who shanks it. Goes out at the 20-yard line. Not a great punt. So here is BYU. Game still tied at 7. Hands off to Martin, and Martin is taken down. Fantastic form tackle there from number 95. There it is. Miguel Jackson, a senior transfer, coming into the Utah State program from Charlotte. He's originally from Pennsylvania. 2nd and 11. Retzlaff has the blockers. He's hit as he throws. Pass is knocked up in the air, still in the air, and it's going to fall harmlessly to the ground. I think that kicked off of somebody's foot. That was almost a chaotic interception. We've seen some crazy tip drill plays. It'll be 3rd and long for BYU. Utah State trusts their defense, and for good reason. They've shown up a lot in these first 2 games they've played. In game 3, it's been no different. Retzlaff. Under pressure, he's hit and sacked. Clyde Washington with another huge play. Flying in as the unblocked man with one of those Mike McDonald delay blitzes. Just finds the hole, and Retzlaff was going for the throw, but could not get it off. So it'll be 4th and 18. BYU will punt. Utah State will get it right back. No one flies up in the air. Let's drop down the 44-yard line. So here comes Utah State. Already just 6 yards away from midfield. Cougars looking to bring the blitz, but they drop it back. It's the fake handoff to Faison. With double protection, Petrus goes deep, and that is knocked into the air. And once again, Mark Collins, had he dove in and committed, he would have had an easy interception. But he did not. He just watched the ball fall to the turf. And that must be just like a low awareness score or something. 2nd and 10 coming up. Petrus in the shotgun with 4 wide receivers. Petrus throws to the sideline, caught by Faison. He breaks 1 tackle. He tried to get a blocker, but Jack Kelly was there to end that play in its tracks. And it'll be 3rd and 9. We are just settling into an absolute defensive slugfest. Petrus gets everyone set. Looks to the sideline. And takes the snap. He waits, throws to the sideline, caught. And that's a first down for Utah State. Clutch play from Spencer Petrus to Jalen Royals, who's been pretty quiet today. But he gets a clutch first down there. 45 seconds left to go in this 3rd quarter. Utah State not in field goal range yet. They have had to scratch and claw for every single yard that they've earned in these 3 games. But they're still here. Wyoming's not, Utah's not, but Utah State still stands. It's a read option. Petrus again, he's taken down. Bad angle, as I said. John Nelson, the nose tackle, was able to catch up to him. Probably has a higher speed rating. And that will most likely be the last play of the 3rd quarter here. Let's see if they can squeeze one more in. I sincerely doubt it. We'll run back to the line. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and that is the end of the 3rd quarter. And we're going to skip right to the 4th here. They set up the new formation at the 44-yard line. We're in the 4th quarter now. Faison with a blocker. The number 1 and 17 are able to get there to make that stop. Jack Kelly and somebody else who's not on this roster. Great. She's great. 3rd and 5 now. Absolutely crucial play for Utah State. They're still not in field goal range. Petrus looks to the sideline. Gets the audible call. Fakes the handoff. Throws quickly. It's almost a shovel pass of sorts, but it is complete to Kyrese White. It's another first down for Utah State, and now they have a much more firm grasp on field goal range. O-line doing just enough blocking. Rasul Faison is able to pick up the surefire sack attempt from Jack Kelly. Now it'll be 1st and 10 from the 29. Number 3, and he is dropped back. Faison picks up 5 yards. They keep pushing further into BYU territory, but the closer you get, once you get past the 27-yard line, the closer you get, the harder the field goal is going to be. So you better hope you get a touchdown. 2nd and 5. Petros in the empty set. All-out blitz coming in. He throws the ball wide open. Faison, 10, 5. Tries to get into the end zone. He can't quite get there. It'll be 1st and goal from the 4. They have committed to trying to get the touchdown. They've got a great chance of doing so. I don't know where his coverage guy was. He just outran him. His defender slowed down. Maybe he was playing the quarterback spy, and Faison was able to get the huge pickup there. 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. This is where BYU must make their stand. Petros in the shotgun. He hands it off to Faison. Faison with blockers. No, it's not Faison. That's Herschel Turner. He gets taken down from behind for no gain. It'll bring up 2nd and goal for Utah State. Here they come. 3 receivers in the game. Rasul Faison is the running back. Petros the quarterback. He does hand it off. Faison tries to get blockers but cannot do it. Talon Alfrey with the tackle. Loss of 1. 3rd and goal. And Utah State is suddenly in trouble. You either have a touchdown or really effectively 0 points, because this kick is so hard to hit. Petros on 3rd and goal. It all comes down to this. He will throw. Does he have an open receiver? He might. He does. Touchdown. Brock Lane makes the catch and gives Utah State the lead in what will be another seismic upset of another Big 12 team. This conference is on life support. Going into today, they only had 5 teams remaining, and this will bring them down to just 4. 4 remaining in these final, 70-ish episodes. Here comes the extra point. For Elliot Nimrod's going to try and kick this one through. Snap, hold, kick is good. 11 plays, 56 yards. Now their defense has to step up one more time to try and shut down these Cougars for good. Nimrod sends the kick deep. Here comes the return. 5, 10, 15, 20. He's just running straight and he gets to 23. Retzlaff comes up in the shotgun. They have 6 defenders in the box. All out blitz. Retzlaff tries to roll out and just throws it away. Great first play. Retzlaff did not react well to the blitz. It's going to cost them. Now it's 2nd and long. Retzlaff steps up in the shotgun. Waits and just throws it out of bounds again. We saw that a lot in the new Bordeaux Imperialism video as well. Just quarterbacks giving up and throwing uncatchable balls over to the sideline. We've seen it a lot in these games. And it's just it's a white flag from the quarterback. Now it's 3rd and 10. You need a perfect route. And he could get that with the offset press coverage at the bottom of your screen. Retzlaff. Under pressure. Gonna throw it deep. Does he have a man? He might. It is dropped by Chase Roberts. He dropped a wide open deep ball. Retzlaff threw it as far as he possibly could. And Chase Roberts couldn't make the catch. So it'll be 4th and 10. They're going to punt it away. And now Utah State has a chance to run out this clock and end this game to secure their 2nd Power 4 upset of Imperialism. Punt is fair, caught at the 33, and here comes Spencer Petros. Hands off to Faison. Faison with a huge hold of the 40. And he's taken down before the first down by number 28. That's Tanner Wall with the tackle, but it's 2nd and 1. Should be easy to convert and take more time off this clock. Just a great play by Faison. His initial burst is very good. Second and 1 now for the Aggies. It's Faison again. Faison tries to push it up, and that's a great form tackle by Jack Kelly, who's been the defensive MVP for the Cougars, unquestionably. And now it's 3rd and 1 from the 42. For BYU, this is where you have to make your stand. Your chances of winning go way up if you're able to stop them here. It's probably a run to the left side. They've got a couple extra blockers in. They're going to run the clock down a little bit here. Set a man in motion right at the end. Petrus hands off to Faison. No, keeps it himself. He keeps it himself, and it works. The short yardage read option king. Good for 3rd and short and absolutely nothing else. Spencer Petrus converts. And that'll take us right down to the 2-minute warning probably. They'll need to run one more play first. And BYU has to use their timeouts. Petrus throws short, caught. Is that a first down? Yes, it is. The game is not quite over yet, but Utah State incredibly close to field goal range. 1st and 10, one more first down ends this game and sends Utah State through. The run to Faison, breaks a tackle and falls forward for about 3. Timeout, BYU. Petrus pointing out defenders. He hands off to Faison again. No, he keeps it himself again. Petrus, and this time, they're able to shut him down. Keeps gaining that confidence if you're getting first downs. But, dude, you have one purpose. If it's not that purpose, keep the ball. 36, a minute 51 to go. This is the ball game right here. Petrus with trips to his right. Hands it out to Faison, who goes outside. He's taken down. BYU will get the ball back with under 2 minutes and no timeouts. They will need a touchdown to tie this game and send it to overtime. Can they convert? Here comes the punt. And Stephen Kotzenle will try and pin them deep. How is this going to go? And that'll be a touchback. Couldn't quite place it right. So Jake Retzlaff gets underway here for BYU. Retzlaff under pressure, and he's sacked on first down. Again, it's the tag team of Kyan Sloan and Blaine Spires taking him down. It's a loss of 11 yards. And even worse, it's like 25 seconds off the clock. Horrible way to begin this drive, and Utah State is on the verge of another upset win. Retzlaff brings everybody back. A minute 13 to go. They're out of time. Waits, throws short. And a bruising hit by number 17 for Utah State, Avante Dickerson. The takedown, Darius Lassiter there. It's 3rd and 19. 15 more seconds come off the clock with nothing happening. You got to go for a deep ball. You have no other choice here. Jake Retzlaff, he has to hope his line can hold up for this one play. And they don't. Retzlaff loses the ball. It's picked up. Touchdown, Utah State. That's the ball game. Kyan Sloan, the defensive MVP for Utah State, picks up the ball and struts into the end zone to give Utah State a seismic upset over number 13 BYU. We'll watch the replay and then we'll go to Super Sim to finish this one out. Sloan with a huge effort play. He did not force the fumble, but he did pick it up. It was number 9. They're co-defensive MVPs, really. They teamed for 3 different sacks in this game, as well as a forced fumble, recovery, and touchdown. Here's the extra point. There it goes. And we're going to Super Sim. And that'll do it. 21-7 is your final. Utah State gets the upset win, their 3rd win of Imperialism. And the Rocky Mountain 6 is down to the Rocky Mountain 4. Colorado and BYU get taken out back-to-back. And Utah State wins the battle for the old wagon wheel. X out of these rosters. Pull up the map and get ready to eliminate the BYU Cougars. Spencer Petras is your MVP, 196 passing yards. Couple of very clutch but very slow runs to give Utah State this victory. And they're singing the alma mater to a crowd of very appreciative fans. Let's go to the map. And BYU, this is the end of the line. You had a good run. You beat Arizona, but you couldn't do it when it mattered against an opponent you really should have beaten. Bye-bye. Oh, shoot. Now, can we make this logo bigger, or is this... That's the biggest place I can go. Because if we move it down here, yeah, it doesn't fit. So Utah State will keep their logo exactly where it is. And they will gain a huge portion of territory here, as the middle of this country is just opening up. Open season right now for Missouri, Colorado State, and Utah State, who all own, and Oklahoma State, who all own huge amounts of territory. But that'll do it here. We'll see you all in a couple minutes once I finish updating these stats. Bye-bye.